Hi, I'm Kevin Tapia, and the project that I did was a family search AI. And the purpose of this project is to help to the new students or new person to know how to use this platform in family search, how to find a family, and how to add it to the family tree, and how to work with all those events. Then what I did first was the data collection. Uh, I I looked for all the information related how to work with family search, and also the process that I did was to gather all that information, and that's what I show in here. My code that I was working in gathering gathering that information. Then the first step is to gather all the links for these pages. And as you can see here, these are all the links that I gathered for what I could find from family search. After that, I saved all that information in a Johnson file to use it later to taste it. And I clean my data, also deleting all unnecessary tags. And also in this function is where I parsed my information to markdown files. Eh, Also, I provided a name to that file. eh, And also, I decided to add metadata to my information. I found useful uh, to store the title, the publish date, and the URL or the link. Then it is part all what I did for my project. And once that I clean my data, then I create them and I did all the collection. That's what I did first. Next, I did just a very fast analysis just to understand more my data and to know how to help the model to work better. Then uh, I I use the Johnson, and I also saved some fact questions for uh, provided for users of family search. Then these are all the questions and answers that I could gather from family search. And once that I gathered that information, I started my analysis, defining some questions that could be helpful for me to determine how to work with my model. And the first one is to find the most common questions uh, for the users. And yeah, I found what is the most common question that is asked for the users in family search. And this uh, plot helped me to determine also keywords that I use these keywords for my prompt. And also after that, I look for the 10 most common questions. And I gather also that information here. What are the most common questions? Try to focus my prompt. What is something very challenging for me to create the prompt? Then this analysis helped me to find that information. And also, I did another additional analysis just to understand better my information. Uh, Later, uh, I decided to use a GPT Mini, GPT-4 Mini, uh, what I think is a great model. I tried with Gemini, but I found it very challenging to work with Gemini. GPT-4 Mini, it was a little hard too, but more flexible. And once that I could find a good prompt, it works well. Then I was collecting my metadata, and once that I did the chunks, I make sure to introduce or to ingest my metadata into the chunks. Uh, and metadata was very useful to provide better answer also for my model. And I create the index. I use Python too. I did the ingestion. And this part is where I created my prompt. Just like family search is focused for beginners, new people, I focus to make my model very friendly and to answer very simple questions with useful information is what I focused when I was thinking to work on this. And then I did some test responses and I included the metadata at the end. I put that like a source to help uh, the users to find it. Okay, let me show now. I deployed it in Hugging Face and let me charge it. It will receive you with a welcome message. And it's not necessary just to communicate very specific with family search. How are you? As I said before, it's a friendly chatbot. Then this chatbot will continue with that attitude. And now, and as we can see here, it's not giving me any source because I'm just talking something general. Now, what questions? Yeah, and now the chatbot can provide me useful information uh, and also a source to help me to find that. Let me do another question. How to work with duplicates. And then again, is providing all the steps to solve that situation when it's very challenging to work with duplicates, providing every step, giving a summary concerning that, and also the link to find the information and go deeper in that topic. I mean, let me do the last one. What is family? And what is yeah, and it's again the answer is accurate because I compared with the test information that I gathered, and I could see that is accurate information that is provided, and also the links is guiding me to the correct information to find about that. And thanks. Yeah, now is say uh, that is able to assist me in any time. And that's my project. Thank you so much. And I hope that you have enjoyed it.